Hello, good morning, everyone. I am Oracle Unicorn, and welcome to Shaman Messages. Please keep in mind this is a general reading. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Put something in your back pocket. You never know, you might need it for later. Be sure to check your moon, rising, and Venus signs. Oh, yeah, because I have the zodiacs going on my Facebook page, #Oracle Unicorn. All right, let's see. This is a general reading for the collective. Oh, I forgot to shovel off those. Let's see. What do I... Okay, it's this one. Messages or advice. To accept and surrender into one's new start within themselves. Oh, wow. Working through fears. Holy cow. That's... Okay. There's this acceptance and surrenderance in oneself and a new start. It looks like there's like a behind the scenes energy building and working through fears. And healing and illuminating conclusions. Like healing like conclusions in one's inner darkness. And listening to one's heart, like really opening and really being able to listen to one's like heartfelt directions and the calling within your passions. And it's like it's the balancing act in oneself and surrendering to what would fit in you, with you, not what the way someone else is, and if you'll fit with them. It's literally seeing it backwards. Oh yeah, there's a blossoming in this as well. Blossoming out of an energy of darkness, hidden things, and a lot of illumination of a lot of blossoming of all of this. Seeds. I would say a lot of healing seeds here. Wow. Big time healing seeds, like manifestation, like mastery in one's own energy of manifestation, and the balancing act in your emotions, especially with this being Scorpio energy here. That's pretty like deep emotional waters, and somehow being able to manifest like this bubble to be able to create, I'm seeing the temperance energy, so a tempering of these deep waters. I feel this is with a specific connection that has very heavy 5D like ties, I would say, and vibrational that's just, how do I even put that in words? I mean, it's, there's this, what I'm seeing is there's like this weave of this bond that it seems to have been being in play, but there's a lot of like hidden elements to it, like a lot of nurturing behind the scenes in some of these seeds. And it's illuminating, healing, like lighting a flame within oneself, not even creating a flame. And it's not even like working to reach to the end of the tunnel, the light at the end of the tunnel. It's like illuminating and befalling the tunnel. The tunnel is like the tower element in all of this. It's just, it's collapsing. And I feel that's what made it feel so shaky. I feel this is very metaphoric with someone's situation, but that's how it just felt. And then it's like everything was literally just illuminated, and there was this blossoming, and that's why there was this temperance energy I was seeing, because of like really calming and tempering. I'm trying to look for that right word, like just creating a lot of balancing act with this blow up, but illumination at the same time. it's both in one. It became like a very, like, blessing in disguise, but yet it was an illumination of blessings. Then it was really a blessing in disguise type of energy. Opening to a longing, I feel, within one's heart and what they truly want out of life, and really allowing oneself to surrender into this heart longing that they've had for a long time. But there was a lot of things that needed to be healed about, like, I would say certain, just past roughness within oneself, feeling like maybe they wasn't adequate enough in a certain area, kind of like going within, and really balancing this out within themselves, but both of you, I see, are doing this. I feel the masculines in this energy of like calling out, allowing this opening and this illumination to happen about this longing. And the feminine is like allowing herself to be cradled in like the energy and the flow of life. This is what I'm seeing with this. And nurturing the energetic seeds. And emotions are running high in this. Wow. Emotions are running high. Extremes are running high. This is a very powerful kind of either next level in your kind of evolution, in you creating, and communication. Some of you, this is communication on a next level with your spiritual team, okay, and omens. And some of you, this is like a next level type of connection with, those of you that's like really feeling this resonant and, love. And there's this, you feel this heavily connection and this longing, like in the 5D, and 5D, because it just doesn't seem like it's really, some of you, it hasn't quite been illuminated in the 3D, like in the tangible here, but there's this illumination. That's really all I can reveal. Illumination and reveal. We've been going through this reveal energy, and that's why I feel there's just been a lot of shifts and reveals happening within everybody and their perspectives on certain things, and maybe their destiny in their own sense of creating within their own destiny, and really wanting and having that focus, that focus energy to achieve that emotionally fulfilling life and feeling that balance and peace. So there is a lot of that shift going on, and that has a lot to do with like a reveal like energy. It just really all depends on what area of your your journey you're on. Some take more time than others. There's certain other things that maybe you wanted with yourself to kind of gain more of a certain perspective in certain areas, and that maybe you're going to be giving out seeds of wisdom that really kind of falls off that tree that you've nurtured, that is in your garden of a bunch of different plants. I feel this is like a sacred energy garden. This energy garden, you're really seeing, where like weeds are, and where your very heartfelt connected, plants that, you are really bringing more focus with those and balance with that. This art of grounding and balancing certain things, kind of tasking in a way with this harmony, okay? Really wanting to master the art of being able to kind of juggle, but juggle in a different way, okay? Because I feel that you just have such a high working energy. Some of you, even though it splits your focus, it's like these specific different type of projects you have ties to it. So it's actually, in reality, it's not that it splits your focus for those certain things, because it all comes together as one with your main goal. So you can definitely keep listening to your intuition on that. That's really good. I like how I see that in someone's energy. Yeah, your hard work in this is paying off. Okay. This is also, I feel, an element that's being eliminated here, that's happening behind the scenes. You have, earth energy and you have water energy. That is that, you know, practicality, that the tangible energy with, that's finances, with spiritual sense of fulfillment, and passions and work with it. So that's why I feel some of you have truly a few different projects, but it really all connects with your main goal, your main vision, and you have it. There's going to be a time where it may take up a lot of your time, and that's going to be the next level after this. That when you're playing with the balance of all of these different things and kind of gaining balance in yourself and time management with it, you're going to start doing that also with, I feel, some of you with family. You're going to redo another balancing act with it, or revisioning. Yeah. But right now I feel there's strength needed in that area. So I would say be easy with the process with yourself on that. Know that, yeah, you're gaining this together, but don't neglect, the other fulfillment act that's being played too. Okay. As much as the work is definitely important, especially for stability, I feel that's where a lot of you are coming from. This emotional kind of balancing end of this is needed too. So I feel that's like coming out of your comfort zone and working, with your fears when it comes to this. Some of you, I feel it's a balancing act when it comes to work and creating the envisionment of time with that family. So it's really, even if you don't have that a family element there, or you're revisioning and working that family element there, some of you are already at that point. It's possibly why it's coming out. That family enactment when it comes to work and the passions, because when it involves your passions, you can dive really deep. So I can see why that has that here. And it can create an energy of longing when it comes to emotional Ten of Cups balance when it with the work. And I feel that's why maybe there's like, I feel there could be a work change either now or in the future, because it takes up too much of your time and it's not enough to feel that security of stabilizing. Hey, good morning. So yeah. So I feel, especially with some of you that have certain responsibilities, that's why there's this 3 pattern for some of you, because it's an extra work, finances, putting into, and also investment into really what you want your finances to come from. Some of you, this is like playing a balancing act, like envisioning, that future family element and how you would balance that out, because we do have this, kind of clouded in this area, but this is the balance card. So I thought that was amusing, and having the courage in this specific doorway, this gateway, and new beginnings, and taking time to breathe out for yourself too. So it's a lot of, this visioning, being focused, this nurturing, I would feel, when it comes to a lot of these seeds, and why a lot of emotions are running high, because it's starting to feel a little overwhelming. But I feel that's the elemental play in this when it comes to inner work too, is how to be able to foster yourself through a lot of this overwhelmingness, because of it coming from so many different directions, and inside goes one step at a time. Okay, this is the first thing that came through. All right, I'm gonna play this. Okay, the next thing. So then it's like you're tunnel visioning your focus. This is actually helping you, because it's not going to be feeling so overwhelming and whoa, what direction do I take? What do I do first? That you're just kind of like taking it in little by little, instead of like feeling like you have this huge burger and it's like being all, I'm trying to eat it, it's so good, but I can't chew, so so that's where I feel a lot of this is coming from. And I feel that's why we have emotions are running high and very, high extremes here too. So there could be a lot of a big element of overwhelming energy. Like we were saying earlier, the focus was to go to the end of the tunnel, and now the tunnel just shattered around you and everything's like coming from all different directions, and you're going, what happened to this tunnel? Now we're playing in some like instead of 4 pentacles being juggled out in the air, you've got like, or I meant 2 being juggled out in the air, trying to create grounding balance, emotional balance through it all, time management with your energy type of balance, rest balance, because it's the projects can't, have the projects have more balanced energy the more balanced you are. Okay, so yes, y'all, we only got like what, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 cards here. 13, 14 we played out. Yep, 14 cards we played out, and this energy is gaining momentum. That's awesome. Oh, my cat cards. Oh yes. I was playing with my cat cards this morning. Yes, that's so cool. I love it when things play out like that. Thank you. Yes, thank you. That's just freaking cool. Like that makes my heart flutter. Because it's like, I was just talking about this 2 pentacle balancing act, but yet it can end up being a little bit feeling like you're balancing freaking 4 pentacles up here in the air like a freaking clown. But then we got like the 10 of cups, dude. Yes. Like I was expressing balancing at, certain things in your life, this emotional and this financial energy, with creating this passionate, like expressive, beautiful, really real, true, 10 of cups energy. And yeah. That's so awesome. And for a lot of you, your hard work is really paying off when it comes to love. Okay. Woo. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry if that was loud for those of you with headphones. Ooh, that was like, my heart just is, yeah. I'm just like, oh, all right. Ooh. If that wasn't enough, that it was at the bottom of the deck, because this is why it just struck me so heavily, because I was going to shuffle the deck, because that was, my little play of energies. I was just going to shuffle it, and just show y'all the bottom of the deck energy, which is that 2 of Pentacles, and express a lot of what I was already talking about. But then I move the cards and it falls in my lap, and I'm like, yeah, I get to express that next card. There's an energy about competition and feeling through this and specific choices, and this balancing of the heart chakra and intuition, because we do have the 2 of Swords, and this cat is balancing this art of love. I would feel this art of self-love, the art of the passion, endeavor, direction for the specific 10 of Cups energy. So yes, I feel that they are just feeling through not knowing these specific directions they're going to go. But we do have this Chariot here, and it looks like an illumination involving the past, moving forward to illuminate something involving the past, or like a giving of something, because this is 6 of Cups. This is also, they say, this is like that soulmate union energy. Four of Wands is like a union energy. They say this is like a soulmate union type of energy. And an illumination, some of you, this is with or involving a King of Wands. Collaboration of money energy here, because we do have the Three of Pentacles. The world is changing when it comes to this, and this combative energy, like this energy of like fighting for something. And this manifestation, like the magician energy. Some of you, this could be, you know, manipulation energy involving a King of Wands. An illumination of this and certain things of the past moving forward. Being able to really know the specific direction. I feel this is like that conclusion in this decision as well. Some of you, this is what you're still in. Some of you, this is coming into this illumination of this. Some of you, this is clarification in all of this. However, it really, you know, resonates in your heart. Listen to your intuition. This is definitely general. You know, this is why I do personal readings privately. And the information for that is below in the description box. So yes, message me. Oh, and don't forget to share. You never know who else that will see this, and it might be able to help them as well. Yes. All right. So it looks like there is definitely a leap of faith in some sort of communication and truths when someone comes out of their kind of hermit stage and looking within for this sense of calling to take some sort of leap of faith in something and collaboration. And some of you, this is manifestation and illumination of a manifestation energy. And this could involve some specific tie when it comes to a King of Wands, possibly from the past, but moving forward out of this. And the wheel, I mean, the world, you know, kind of like there's this change here in judgment when it comes to a wish. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so I just decided to read my deck and not play cards. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Now we're going to just play cards. That's how I do it naturally on my own. I sit here and just read it. Oh, one falls out. Okay. That's very high energy. Oh, well, it is very high energy. You got the wolf moon on top of the freaking sun energy. So it just falls out. It's like, yes, stay here. And it's like, oh, okay. I'll do that. Okay. So what about working through this fears energy? Okay. Even though your hard work is paying off when it comes to working through your fears energy. So let's see what else they can clarify with this. Oh, dang. This is this walking away energy when it comes to a King of Swords. And this is blunt truths and energies also of blunt cutting of ties. So working through your fears, possibly when it comes to walking away or some sort of cutting of ties, a change in perspective when it comes to the darker energies. So yeah, a lot of really what I was expressing earlier. I mean, when it comes to a lot of nurturing a lot of this, yeah, looks like there's some sort of collaboration when it comes to contemplation and meditation on, you know, the emotional energies here. And this tower moment when it comes to this focus, I feel this could be for a lot of you. This is an inner tower moment when it comes to sneaky energy, communication about sneaky energy. This could be involving blockage about growth, involving someone that is a, you know, Queen of Swords energy and communication about this sneaky energy. There's some sort of sneaky energy here. It's the Seven of Swords, so about a new beginning, involving a new beginning. All right, let's like shuffle because I keep getting some of the same cards and I'm like, what? Oh, and I finally figured out this one card. I was like, what is this? Because it didn't look anything like any of the other cards I've seen of this card. And this is one of the main cards that I learned whenever I started this stuff. And it was the Six of Pentacles. And the picture in this deck is so different. I was like, what is this? And the Six of Pentacles is that equal give and take energy. Or their lack of equal give and take energy. There is this high priestess, someone taking a slow and steady course and a nurturing in their emotions and this faith, or also there's this energy of watching or certain things happening behind the scenes involving a Queen of Chalice, and this having like this belief in the slow and steady process of something and going inward, listening and going inward in this healing. And this, it looks like an emotional news or an offer from the past relating to a King of Pentacles. This is really feeling like an emotional news of some sort, but has like an element of like compassion, like heartfelt healing energy over just expression and sharing. This is like heartfelt sharing, healing heartfelt sharing. Look at this. This is like commitment energy. There's the apology energy, and or this is like a kind of a smaller emotional news is what the Page of Chalice, because I have seen Page of Chalice come to someone as like it was a friendship death. So it was an emotional news, but it wasn't like a family. But even then, that can be heavy, you know. And it was really heavy on her. But there's this inward about being single energy, and this inward energy about competition. I can see this here, competition with union, an apology of some sort, or like, I don't know, this healing. It looks heavily like an emotional healing because relating to commitment energy, because we have the Hierophant here, or this could be news coming in about some of you. This is possibly a divorce, and some of you, this is like news of possibly, you know, being able to kind of go into a leap of faith of, you know, a heartfelt love connection. I would feel for I would say a small amount of you. Okay, some it's still going through this balancing act. Okay, some you kind of know how long you've been in the balancing act. You have gone through a lot of certain things when it comes to balancing yourself and releasing things and kind of allowing yourself to move forward type of energy, and allowing yourself to illuminate and not holding yourself back. And so that's where I feel a lot of this was happening too, and this acceptance in yourself, surrendering in yourself, and knowing that, and yes, you are focused and putting more efforts into having this a union of some sort, love. But there's also, you know, work and focus being put into the balancing of the tangible with your own self, and the healing in the balancing in the unification in surrendering in love, self-love with yourself and who you are, the way you are, that it's okay with healthy, you know, expression and balance, with those lessons of self-love, of giving, that equal give and take, with yourself. I feel that's going to help you then be able to really see a bigger, broad perspective in that, you know, give and take when it comes to other people. Because some of you, I feel some of you, you're going to still give, but you're not going to allow yourself to overly give like you used to, because you saw how much it just took a lot out of you, even though it, you know, you loved yourself for the way you are and how given you are, but at the same time, it was just kind of, you felt, you started to feel and see how it was too much, for your own kind of sense of boundaries. And it was an unhealthy boundary because it just bled into, other dynamics, like friendship dynamics or possibly family members. It just there's an energy of having to revision that boundary. Um, that's what I see here, because it's gaining another level per se. It's not that you didn't do enough. It's just gaining another level because you understand more. You're collectively observing more and seeing more within yourself, allowing yourself more space for you to be it's an energetic space to be able to like expand, and you don't feel like you've put yourself in a box energetically, really, and action wise, because of feeling like you're not doing your healing process right. Everyone has their own little ninks and ways of bringing this healing process within themselves, what maybe they have to go through, what maybe they have to kind of emotionally sometimes suffer through. So, I mean, I've realized that some of the worst emotional breakdowns were the snapping points that broke me open. It's not that it broke me down, but that it kind of it was like a shell that was kind of too small, and I had a hard time seeing that. And so it, in some way, like my guides, the cycles and the things you go through and lessons and whatnot when it comes to the universe and your spiritual team, they kind of help you to let you know, yeah, it's the right time to go ahead and break it open, because if you do it too soon, I feel a lot of you've seen it kind of harms you, but then it also at the same time it makes you like feel like you have to put an armor a little bit. And so that's why you're kind of bringing in a little bit more patience before you allow it to kind of snap. And so that's why I felt this stronger communication and sense of surrender, that when you feel it, itself really wanting to snap, and you can see how your emotional kind of outbursts are starting, allow yourself to go through that. You may have to go through in a comforting energy and listen to whatever music that brings, love for yourself, the way you are, and your journey in the past of what you had to overcome, of what you really, they're your jewels. They were, some of you, they were rocks because you liked the energy of the rocks. Some of you, they were coals because you had a specific want for that wisdom that creates cause and effect in coming to pressure until you have this cleansing, and you have this diamond, right? So some of you have, that's why maybe you go through more, and it's because you wanted more of a diamond than maybe you felt that connection with maybe a specific crystal that wouldn't, some of them I would say wouldn't need as many cycles. Some I would say that's definitely backwards, because I'm pretty sure crystals, it's like long periods of time of pressurized building and whatnot, and change, and how whatever how that, we may not know all the way. At the same time, some of you know all the way, but at the same time you know exactly what I'm trying to say. So some of you prefer that process because there also is other elements, and the more you have different and uniqueness, the different elements you have to it in play. So when you play, or you have a passion to play with energies more, you'll go more into crystals, and these cycles will, I feel we usually tend to go into those cycles just to kind of like come back with like a treasured piece on our journey. Like, hey, yeah, I accomplished this quest, to come back in this, specific play of game. We're going to win, or in a sense, win with ourselves, So, and that's why there's really no point in any kind of competition energy. And that's why I feel that's why I say again, that's why I feel that when we do kind of like, and it's natural and an innocent energy too, to do this, look at other people and kind of compare ourselves, our lives, our accomplishments, with specific people when it comes to their age. What accomplishments they have accomplished when it comes to maybe what age range they were in. And I was very, very heavy about doing this with myself, and realized that, well, they maybe wanted a specific crystal that I would want to, kind of different energy of. So it would take more time for me to achieve my crystal than it would for me to, it would take maybe the same amount of time with that person and the efforts and build into that, creating that crystal that, is their fulfillment. Yeah. So it's like you could be in an energy of belittling yourself. And I feel this is why it triggers energies of depression. Because it's like, oh, I am not this, this, and this, but, behind the scenes, what you're building is way more better for you than what maybe you think that, that would work for you. So that's where I feel this walking away from that easily, because it's like this energy of like, oh, well, cool. I can actually feel happiness for you and go, man, I can't wait till I keep freaking going at mine. What am I gonna get? It's almost like feels like an element of Pokemon, how you have to walk so much to be able to hatch the egg. And it's like, what kind of Pokemon am I gonna get out of this egg, And the more you walk, the more it's like, or the higher, like the more you have to walk to crack that specific egg, the more valuable the Pokemon is. So yeah, same play. Oh man, I'm such a dork. Oh, I love it though. Okay, so what time are we at? 37. All right, this 2-hour thing I feel is a little much. So we're gonna go ahead and into the Sacred Vision cards. Creation and Destiny. That's just too freaking cool. Man, I love this. This is like the coolest thing I ever fell into. I fell into card readings. I literally started this to help myself. Like, all right, what am I going through? How is this going to help me? What ties in this and this and shuffle? Oh, I have to go through that. Okay, let's see what's going on over here in my life that this is telling me that this is not fitting or whatnot. And talking in the mirror with all this stuff too. I'm telling you, I went through some crazy moments. I was sitting there going rabbit hole down a mirror, man. Like seeing thousands of destinies. And I'm just going, well, let me just figure myself out real fast. Exactly what happened. It was the weirdest thing in the world. And it's like, once that started happening, I literally started seeing I don't know if any of y'all have been on, yeah, that's the only way I can describe it. I don't know if any of y'all have ever experienced like ayahuasca. It has sometimes, like not all the time, but sometimes it has these, you can see the different vibrational connections and they're literally different colors. like kind of like how my sun drew here, kind of like you're seeing all of the 5D different little connectivities in like life, the energy fields that we literally connect to channel a lot of this stuff. So that's one of the reasons why I have such a wild connectivity to it, because it's like this also helps you to see a lot of those specific ties within your life. It's almost like taking that, giving it kind of communication through pictures, through words. Sometimes the words don't even mean what maybe when it's setting on the card, you know, and then we have these emotions that flow, and then you really can see what energy that's being pulled through this. So I was playing with a lot of that with myself, and just to fall into it and be like, you know, YouTubing it out and going, hey y'all, man, this shit's wild. Like, let me show you. Hold on. I gotta practice communication. What does this mean? Whoa, what is this feeling? It's trippy. It's the coolest thing I think I've ever fell into, besides being a doggy daycare employee person. That was awesome, because I got to practice communication with the dogs and how they communicated with each other and be able to create a communicative pack. And so I learned how to be an alpha in a pack of like 25, sometimes 50 dogs in a room or outside. It was awesome. So that's cool how I brought that up. And I'm wearing my wolf ears, by the way. They are wolf, even though they kind of look like a little bit like bunny to me, but they are definitely shorter than a bunny. So they are wolf. I don't know. I love them. So I decided to wear them. I was like, yeah. I still didn't take out the wing enchantment. All right. Hey, guess what? I'm a YouTuber, y'all. I keep telling myself that. I'm just like, guess what? You did it. You're a YouTuber. Like, it is something that does not go away in my life. And it's really cool because my son got these things, these bags from school, and it's from like this football thing, I'm guessing, for the Gator Bowl. And they wrote on it, and it says, go pack, and it says, follow your dreams. And I wrote to be a famous YouTuber. So I have it up there on my shelf, reminding myself, yes, you can do it. It's awesome. You love it. And then there was another one. I think it was like follow your dreams or something like that. Or no, that one's follow your dreams. But yeah, there's another one. But I'm going to go ahead and finish up this reading. But I thought that was awesome. And it was fitting. Wow, Waxwing came out again. That's pretty cool. That one is cool because it's a lot like this bluebird, but I feel like the bluebird comes out a little more than the waxwing. The waxwing doesn't come out very often. He comes out, but not very often. Like, just like the kingfisher, he'll come out too, but not as often as what I've seen. You know, certain feminine ones like the swallow, the sterling has been coming out quite a bit. The magpie comes out a lot, and yeah, certain ones like that. We've been reading the magpie a lot. We'll put magpie up. So here we go. 19, creation at the center of the universe. The mountain spirits speak, telling you of their ancient mysteries. You walk around the stones of a sacred fire, and you sense the breath of your ancestors in the purple smoke. They wish to transform your doubt and your pain. There is a ceremonial chant loud in your brain, and the dancers, like the sacred dancers of old, are pulling you into ceremony. They are the equivalent of the universe, here to remind you of the creation of life and death. You open your prayers as a sacred hoop of your life and offer them to the winds of time, caressing the world. A great warrior appears and descends on the mountain pathway to join you. You have made a sacrifice in your life. What is it? He asks. What is your life's greatest truth, and how do you express it? Is it your truth? Is your truth held in your pain, or is it hidden within the butterflies that softly lead your transformation? Destiny 28. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. Honored and humbled, we all are entrusted with the human legacy, the opportunity to generate light, love, peace, and beauty in this magnificent garden of Mother Earth. Each of us is born with a destiny, a purpose written before we even took our first breath. It is the unique thread that we contribute to the whole of life. But we must always be in a state of becoming. Though we cannot change what we are, we are always changing who we are. We promote our potential into the actual and seek the wisdom of others along the way. Do you have a mentor or teacher? Do you recognize the wealth of lived experience around you, that of the living as well as that of our ancestors? You are never alone. The universe has been with you all along. If you can be anything you desire, what does that look like? What makes your unique light shine what makes your unique light shine the brightest? Find where the wild ones meet, that timeless realm of the spiritual and love, which we all were born. All it takes is pure silence and an open heart. And Bluebird. Number 3. I am Bluebird, the freedom of inner peace. I am the joy of letting go. I am the serenity of acceptance. I am the flight of the heart when all is at ease. Life is tranquil now, or is bringing in calmer tides. Take a breath, enjoy the free air. You have earned the comfort of a sweet, well-timed repose. I am the transition into a better world. I am the gratitude of knowing the worst is over. I am life at its finest. We all need to confront the darkness in order to truly see the light. I am your passage of enlightenment and the break from all entanglements. There will always be discomforts and the heavy weight of time, but I am the gift of release and the plentifulness of youth. There is something magical in freeing the soul. There is something dignified in spreading your wings. You are the resurgence of vitality. You are whimsical. You are carefree, and you are Bluebird. Waxwing. $37. I am Waxwing, the balancing of give and take. Wow. We were just talking about that card. I am what you reveal and what you hide behind. I am intoxicating with the swiftness of life. I am the ritual of ceremonial giving. I am courtesy and the generosity of sharing the good life. I am the importance of knowing what roles you play. Be aware of what you are presenting. Be mindful of the masks you live by. I am the wisdom to shape and shatter facades. I am the abundance of heart to present my joy to others. There is a great strength in letting the world know who you are. You are reciprocity. You are joyful indulgence. You are unmasked. You are Waxwing. And then number 13, Goose. I am Goose, the guardian of the journey. I am the soul who travels. I am the quest within. I am the greatest story ever told. You have been avoiding the unknown roads ahead in favor of the old and familiar. You are indecisive, or you are coming out of indecisiveness. It may be time to seek warmer pastures, as I am the call to a great life altering journey. Every great talent starts here. Every hero heeds a call. I may inspire a road trip or open your eyes to those wide open spaces on the other side of the fence. Rest assured that no matter where I lead you, you will never return home the same. I stir the heart and make it restless. I push you from comfort and wake up your senses. You will traverse those far off places as I lead your spirit onward. You are the quest. You are searching for the new. You are the adventurous hero. You are Goose. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. I am Oracle Unicorn. I hope you have a wonderful day. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for my subscribers for coming back, and thank you for sharing. You never know who else that will see this, and I might be able to help them as well. Have a wonderful day. Bye.